Hi, it's me, Uncle Taylor, back again. We've kind of hit a point. Sorry, you can see my coffee mug just in the front of the shop there. Let me just rearrange my desk a little bit. The lead for my poor used keyboard is getting squished. We don't have many side quests left that we can do at the moment, but we can, just getting my audio right in my ears, we do have a few bits and pieces that are still kind of open to us. I think we looked at some of the options last time and we found out that for most of the side quests from here, we're going to need the Hookshot, and the Hookshot is part of the next main quest, which we should be streaming on Friday afternoon, Australian time. So that's the 14th of August, aiming to start around 1 p.m. But there's a few things we can kind of get started on. For example, we can go and talk to Kafei's mother so that we can get the Kafei mask. And I realised that we had never actually saved that Goron up on the ledge, the hungry one. So I feel like we owe him a little bit of attention, and he actually has an interesting one for us. We won't be able to do much with it yet, because we're going to have to, I think, certainly there's one in the Swamp Temple. There's a few things that we have to gather for that. I think some of them are in areas that we don't have access to yet. But certainly, as soon as we do, we'll finish that line. What was the other thing I was wanting to potentially look at doing? If you do hear some noise in the background, it is raining here today. It has stopped me mowing the lawn, so that's why I'm doing some filming. I can't do the up all late, up all night, because of the amount of money that we're going to need. We need the Hookshot to finish the next spider house, because the reward for the next spider house lets us carry more rupees. So let's just jump in and see what we can do. It might be a short one, but you know, it's nice to just take a minute and forget everything else that's going on and play some Zelda. Sorry, my nose is running a little bit. Yes. Slow the flow of time. Now, gotta think, what do we need? You'll notice that the bunny hood is very useful in Majora's mask. You will use it most of the time that you're not using a different mask. Because between... oh shoot, I stuffed that up. So that's what happens when you get too close to Keaton grass, before you start charging that spin attack. Oh, we've also got to do the... we haven't done the Deku Playground, or haven't finished the Deku Playground yet. Now my brain is going, this is not the most efficient way to farm rupees in Clocktown, because we know the bomber code. We're going to use that. And maybe what we'll do is we'll play some lotteries. Sorry, just going to my handwritten notes so I don't have to check the in-game diary. And of course, we have to take the ears off to speak to him. 3, 2, 5. Hooray! Ah, we're not going to have any arrows to kill the Skulltula yet. Interesting. Okay, that's fine. We don't have to kill it. Just saves us some pain, and we don't have any bombs because we haven't gone to pick up any consumables. Now, I read something about the bomb mask just, I think it was yesterday, the blast mask, that if you hold up your shield while you're using it, you don't take any damage. I never knew that. Hot tip. I think that one came from non-channel sponsor but favourite source for all things Zelda Dungeon. I think that was them that got it from, because I was looking at some little walkthrough bits and pieces to try and remember like where all of the bottles are and all those kinds of good little tricks. So there you are. You can't Z-target, so you can't be with the shield. You use it with the right shoulder button, and if you hold down Z-target, even if you haven't got anything to target, you can kind of stand up and walk around. It won't take the input for the explosion if you're doing that. But that's just useful for general play. Like, even if you don't have a specific target, you can stand up and use the target to move around. Okay, we are going to choose to... Oh, you can choose 0. Interesting. And it is up to 9, so a 1 in 1,000 chance. 225. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so next things next. I think we're going to set up with the Gora mask, and we're going to. I remember looking at the back of the packaging for Majora's Mask, like a lot at like the stores and stuff as a kid. I've got the box around here somewhere. I just don't have it to hand. Maybe I'll show sometime. And finding like, I always thought that one of the images on the back was like a cutscene, or I guess it is kind of a cutscene, like, but like that it was a monster, like a ghost or something. It's actually one of the transformation animations. I think it might have been the Zora transformation. So this is the guy over here. Whoa! Up here, up here! I'm sorry to bother you from such a high place, but I'm very hungry and I've gotten stuck here. Yeah, I think it was the Zora transformation. Hello, Tingle, you little weirdo. Oi. Hello. I think we got, I think we just got arrows. Come on, up, 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 up. Yep, there we are. And we're going this way. Of course, rolling is also... Rolling and Epona are your other kind of speed options for moving around Termina. Probably the Goron and Epona are the fastest, but you can't use them in town. I like using the bunny mask simply because it is a bit more controlled than the rolling. The rolling is a bit tricky to control. So I think on the balance of things, you go with the rolling. And I'm going to have to remember what the song is for getting him to calm down. Da, 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 da. Okay. Good, he's asleep. We can take off the mask. Let's put on the bunny hood. And we're going to grab a Deku stick. And we are lighting up oh, come on. Wait. Where's that icy? Shoot. Okay. So we've got to light all of these to get the chandelier moving, and then don't know if you remember this, but we talked to one of the Gorons and he confessed to hiding a stake in the chandelier. Okay, there's... oh, come on. Ah! Damn it, bunny hood. Making me miss. Oh, did I miss one? No. Shoot. Okay, so we've got... yes. Ah, no! Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so they progressively go out. It's quite a generous amount of time, but you need to be careful not to miss any. Cool. It looks like those stick pots are respawning. Okay, there we go. We got... hello. Ah. Shoot. You can kind of get in between the wall and the things, it usually goes pretty well for you. I find. Come on, this time. Yes. There we go. Okay, so now... ah. Come on, Taylor. Get your act together. If you remember to allow the transformations to run, you increase your playtime, which YouTube likes. Just kidding. I will probably always skip it. Like, I kind of like the creepiness of it, but also, I think, you know, realistically, was a lot of time spent waiting for those transitions. Okay, so we've got one down. It's only 8 AM, 8:30. Come on, we can do it. What was I saying about control? Very easy to lose control of the Goron, particularly once the spikes kind of happen. No! Miss! So it gets harder obviously as there's less to hit because you've got to time it a bit better. You can't just kind of go for it. And I'm not 100% sure on the timing here. It's been a very long time since I did this. Oh, missed it. Okay, so that was too close. To maybe just before it hits the quarter. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, got it. No, we don't seem to have found it yet. Also, I'm a little bit disappointed that there's not like rupees and stuff up here. Okay. Nice and on target. Last one. I'm impressed at how much magic we have left, considering we haven't done a top up for a bit. Okay. Yeah, these kinds of sequences I didn't always do when I was younger because they are quite involved. And it's very easy to kind of not get them right. And it gets very frustrating very quickly. No, that's going to be a miss. Nope. Okay, this one we might need to time from a little bit further around. We're closer to behind the center of the chandelier. I'm not sure if it's speeding up. It should certainly be miscalibrated at this point. There it is. Don't worry, brother, I'm coming. The Runai will save you. Now, how do we get up this way? Interestingly, I think this is... You can't always, like, I think items that go into your inventory don't always carry across screens in Zelda games. This is one of the ones that was programmed to do it. Specifically because this quest requires it, probably, but... Like, they're very fond of letting you drop things. Oh, that was the other thing we wanted to do. We wanted to come back here and talk to the trade deco. We don't want to play the trade sequence just at the moment, because I think we got the piece of heart already. But if we remember, we did find the big bomb bag. We ended up, I feel a little bit bad for doing it this way, but we did end up buying it from the curiosity shop. And that means we can now come to the business deco, and if we've got enough rupees we can definitely buy the largest bomb bag from him. So we might go back to Clocktown and do some Keaton farming, just because we're on 123 and we don't want to like pick up another 100 rupees. That's it. It's so good that I dream about it. The Dongo Cavern's finest quality rock sirloin. This is my absolute favourite. Blessed be this meal. That do be a pagan Goron. Blessed be indeed. Oh, my energy has returned to me. I'm coming down now. Wait one moment. Getting photos of my dog, who is with her grandmother today. Oh, I wondered who it might be. Why, if it isn't Damani, you are alive? Yes, I see. This is the reason why you knew my favourite food. Oh, I almost forgot. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. You got Don Gero's mask. It looks like Don Gero, the conductor of the frog choir. It was crafted so well that no one would even think twice if you were to direct the frog choir. I hope that spring will come soon so they can hear the frog's enthusiastic performance. Hope as I might, it's still cold. I'm going back to Goron Village. So we won't be able to do it for him now, but we will definitely, sorry, putting my mug in front of my face while I'm talking. We will definitely do the frog choir quest. Okay, so apparently our damage as Goron Link doesn't reflect the change in damage that we get from having the better sword. Okay. Just a little bit of rupee farming. I think when I was a kid I was a bit like, I would farm, but I would always feel bad about it because it always felt a little bit like against the intent of the game. But then I would also be like, well, you know, running around to try and find these like organically, like 200 rupees. Guess I didn't know where all of the chests and stuff were, but you know, trying to farm this like without using the same spot twice is proving to be difficult for me. So I tried not to feel too bad about it. 151. It's everyone's favourite. And let's put the bow and arrow back on, because that's my probably my consistent. I like having the arrows equipped. I tend to just equip the other things as they're needed rather than kind of having them. Oh, I got it out, I didn't put it on. Damn it. 879. Next one does it. No, it will actually take us over what we need, which is fine. So I think I did talk a little bit about my theory on all of the best options for timelines collapsing in on themselves when Link kind of defeats Majora and goes to the 4th day. What that doesn't account for is what happens to all of the money that you've deposited? Because it accumulates over each 3-day kind of cycle. Does that resolve itself? This is my question. Does it resolve itself? Because if it doesn't, Link is destroying the economy of Termina. Absolutely destroying it. Which raises a lot of questions about, like, you know, good guys in video games, and, you know, does that kind of, does, like, saving Termina make up for the absolute destruction of their economy? But that's probably a question for an ethicist, or an economy. Actually, it's probably a co-paper written by an economics professor and an ethics professor. I don't know how you would get them to talk to each other, but I think that's what you need to answer these questions. I wanted to kill him with a butt strike. That's okay, he's out of our way now, we don't need to talk to him anymore. Thank you for stopping by. I do business with a focus on Goron clientele, and that, sir, makes you a customer. Right, now I've got a special trade-in offer just for you. I'll give you my biggest bomb bag, regularly priced at 1,000 rupees. In return, you'll give me your big bomb bag and just 200 rupees. Yes. Let's buy a stupid number of bombs. Oh, a container that can hold a stupid number of bombs. We can now hold 40. This is the biggest bomb bag in the game, and it only holds as many as the second biggest quiver. Mana potion. Just having a look around now, because that's most of what I remember I wanted to do. What are we? We're at like half an hour. I'm trying to think if there was another. I feel like there was something else that I was planning to kind of cover. Yes! Butt kill! Butt kill! No! Give me my butt kill. Butt kill. I think, you know, I think the historians will agree with me when they reflect on this in like 50 years. I think the Beyonce song Bootylicious is about the butt kills in Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. look at the Bomber's Handbook, because that might have... Oh... I wonder if we can still do it. That was the other thing. I was going to go and talk to Kafei's mum, just to trigger that whole thing. I think you have to do it as a sequence, but I think we can get away with I don't think we have to talk to her first to trigger the quest, because the Kafei and Andrew stuff can be triggered by Andrew seeing you with the Kafei mask. Sorry, we're doing lights off again today. Just because I forgot to turn them on, I was going to, but... okay, let's see if she's... Because it is afternoon now. I don't know if she'll talk to us. She might be gone. Well, she's there. Oh dear, are you on a field trip, or are you the expert person finder I hired? Yes, I say, you have the face of a pro. The characteristics of the person I want you to find. Yes, I know them. The person I want you to locate is my son, Kafei. If you know him, don't you? You don't? Really? He disappeared about a month ago. It's terrible. I'm so very worried I can't get food down my throat. I've lost 5 pounds. You haven't anything, though. Oh dear. Could you look for him? Yes. Oh my, of course, you are an expert. Well, I'm counting on you. You've been given Kafei's mask and recruited to locate a missing person. Wear this to inquire about the missing Kafei. Madame Aroma, the mayor's wife, was added to your notebook. You took the work of a pro. This was added to your notebook. Stealing hotel rooms, stealing jobs. Who's the real bad guy in this story? I'll tell you, it's the inevitable progression of time. Welcome, do you have some business? The room on the left is the mayor's room. It sounds like they're having some kind of meeting, I think. The room on your right is the drawing room, and it's also Madame Aroma's office. I don't know, Madame Aroma sounds like some sort of, like, aromatherapy witch. No judgment on aromatherapy witches. I don't personally think it does a lot, but, you know, except make your house potentially smell nice, depending on what the aroma is. And I have looked at when the Song of Storms comes up. I don't know if there's a benefit to doing that. Okay, so we can't do anything for him yet. We saw him go in. Okay, so what did we do? We got the frog mask, we got Kafei's mask. I know where the Song of Storms is, because that's my favourite song. We've got almost all of the transformation masks. The next one is obviously the Zora mask in the Great Bay. Oh, let's try out what the frog mask actually does. Man, I used to love exploring this town. Speak to the froggy. Ah, Don Gero, it has been so long. What has brought you all this way? Could it be you came all this way looking for me? Ah, you need not say a thing. Upon seeing that face, I understand. Is it true? I had heard that it was still winter in the mountains. When spring comes, I shall definitely go to the mountains, so let us meet again. It lets us speak to froggies. Just trying to think, what do we need to do? No, we don't need to do that. We need the Apple Night Mask to clear Grandma. We did the spiders. Let's have a go at the Deku playground. Oh yeah, I forgot. Child Link can actually climb the fence. Oh well, that's okay. Good practice for the... Haven't done much flying recently, so... It is a flying game, so... Yeah. I think there's a piece of heart involved for this. Nope, 10 rupees, excellent. 10 rupees is a pretty good price. Okay, 1 minute 15. Jeez, okay, so it's timed and we have to collect all of the rupees. Okay, let's go for that one first. I used to be able to land like perfectly on the flowers. Kind of like that. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Ooh, that was too close. Ah, shoot. This one's going to be a bit of a mess. There we go. Oh, 1 minute 15 seconds to go. Shoot, can we get across to that one? Fingers crossed. Time's up, you're done. Well, we didn't fall. 1 minute 16, well that's the way it goes. You can compete as many times as you like though, if you have rupees. Let's try again, see if we can work out a better pattern. I think the way that we did, like the order we did it in, was part of our problem there. So this one doesn't start until you leave the flower, which is... Okay. So we go for this one first. I feel like the pattern's changed. Like that. trying to get the maximum height. Yeah, because we want to land on the flowers. Oh, shoot. Because we want to burrow as quickly as possible. That's part of the time issue. Is how long it takes to burrow down. I don't remember what the reward for this is, but... Okay, so... Oh, did it change again? I feel like it might have. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Swing around. Go, come on, come on. There we go. That was a better shot. Okay, hopefully we can get to this one. There we go. Okay. Okay, come on. We'll get the big one next. Okay. Shoot. Can we get to it all the way to that one? We can. 1 minute 9. 1 minute 9 and 77. Amazing, it's a new record. Take this. Rupees. I'll record this. So what's your name, young one? Link, that's a strange name for a Deku scrub. If you can, come by again tomorrow. Is it different tomorrow? I don't remember. Okay. Well, let's go. I think you win 50 rupees. Let's go to the shop and see if they've got something we can buy. Yep, let's buy it. Let's go and see if we can nail the balloon archery at the ranch. I think we've got a few hours left. We might have to try it on another one. I almost feel like it would be easier to do the archery on foot. I wonder if you can. I think you're supposed to do it on pona, so we'll do it on pona. I'm Romani. I was given the same name as the ranch. I'm Link. So she calls me Grasshopper. Okay, come on. Yes, we know about the aliens. So, while the intent here is to kind of imply that it's aliens in the style of the cattle mutilations that we used to hear about, it is of course just good old-fashioned cattle rustling. They're just stealing the cows, taking them down to the next ranch down the Gorman Brothers. Hey, she talked to me with the ears on. I think she's the only one that'll talk to me normally with the ears on. Jeez. Interesting. Yeah, come on. Yeah, there we go. Turn. Come on. Got that one. Got that one. Got one. Ah, this one is giving me a headache today. Cool. Ah. We didn't beat this last time, did we? I don't think so. Oh, there's a ladder on the back of the house. That's interesting. We should go up there. Okay, we're trying again. Psyching myself out. Did I do it?
Lisa!
56! It's a new record! You two work perfectly together. When your arrows hit these, they burst into nothing, but the real ones keep popping up. Yes, I did. The operation starts tonight at 2. I'll be waiting in the barn. Don't be late. What, nothing for that phenomenal performance? We went sub 1 minute. That's the way it goes sometimes, I think. Oh, bug hole. We should check that out too. My guess is just rupees, but you know. I think I've tried to do the alien invasion from up here before. Oh. Okay. So no dedicated jump button in the old Zelda games. Where would we get bugs? That's close by. Okay, so we've managed to do the sub 2 minute thing. It didn't get us anything, but bragging rights. That's right, you saw it here first. Uncle Taylor doing sub 2 minutes on Epona. Archery, horseback archery in Majora's Mask. I think it's pretty good. The mystical stone responds to the mask and speaks to you. Its words are heard in secret. The animal man leader's mask. Yes, we did talk to you before. And we have already defended the ranch, so we don't need to do it again because, as we know, the timelines will collapse in on themselves. Ooh, hello. Oh. Come on, let me speak to her. I saw her speak. Oh, is it doing the weird thing where it... Oh my, did you come from town? Then that means Milk Road is open to traffic. Good, I can deliver to town now. Welcome to Romani Ranch, Chateau Romani's village. Enjoy yourself. Remember if I've seen her there before. Interesting. We were looking for bugs. That's what we were looking for. I'm trying to think, were there roaches in the hotel kitchen? feel like there might have been bugs in the hotel kitchen. It's definitely a fish. There, see? There are. Haha! You caught a bug in a bottle. Also gross. I mean, bugs are a part of life, and we do have to recognize that they exist and will be in places where we don't want them to be. But yeah, except for my bug. My bug is my puppy, and she is wonderful. But she also has places that she just should not be, because she is a dog. But she's pretty cute, and she usually gets away with it. I try not to take her places where she's not supposed to be, though. Just making sure that I keep up my hydration and my coffee levels. We're going to see if we won the lottery. It's about 150 rupees if you do all 3 days. So, you know, not the biggest amount of money, but not nothing. Every little bit helps to create mass inflation. Because if you remember your economic history classes, or specifically your history classes where they talk about the economics of Germany in the lead up to World War II, the government had caused hyperinflation because they were printing money sorry, brain's processing. The government was printing money to try and pay the reparations from World War One, and it basically meant that there was so much cash in the economy that the cash was basically worthless. We shall now announce the winning numbers. Your numbers are 225. Today's winning numbers are 225. Congratulations, you win a prize of 50 rupees. What is with this game and 50 rupees? I feel like it shows up a lot as a reward. I think we need to investigate this. I think there's something fishy going on there. I mean, 50 bucks was a lot of money back in the day. It's still not a small amount of money, but just doesn't get you as much as it used to. 178. No. Let's bet it all on black. 2201. Go team. We're going back to Milk Road. We are going to find out what's in that bug hole. I feel like there was something else that I worked out I could do. I can't for the life of me think what it is. I know I can like get part way up in a canyon. But there's like a point and it's not that far up where you kind of reach a cliff and you can't get up it unless you've got the hook shot. I mean, useful in a pinch if you're trying to save the ranch, but I have 40 arrows in my quiver. Ooh, it's open. I wonder if this works in this one or Ocarina of Time. Nice music. It reminds me of the pasture. That song just makes me want to let go and put out a lot of milk. I'll give some to you. Milk will make you very healthy. You filled your bottle with milk. Awesome. Oh, I wonder if... So this lets us detect the thoughts of dogs. Does that let us understand the mind of a cuckoo? No. No, it doesn't. I feel like that's rude. It was a good thought. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of the regular masks. So we are over halfway with the side quests. We're about halfway with the main quests. So I feel like we're doing pretty good overall. I wish I could remember what the... I know. Give me 2 seconds. Let me look up, because I think one of the things was the glass bottles. Sorry, just liking pictures of my puppy. Let's look it up here. Bottle locations. Majora's Mask bottles. So we got... We have to be careful here because some of them were done changed for the 3DS, so we've got to make sure that we don't use the 3DS ones. Kome and Kotaku, we've got that one already. Kome's shooting is 3DS only. Goron Racing, we got that one. Romani Ranch, we got that one. The beneath underneath a gravestone. That is in the last area. The beaver race is in the next area and requires the hookshot. Not the troop leader. The last bottle is with Madame Aroma. So it wasn't the bottles. Not songs. Let's have a look at the masks. Can't get that one. We got that one. We got that one. We get that one in a quest line. Kamara's mask we've got. Great Fairy Mask we've got. That one I think. Yep, okay, music box, we're not up to that. What's the captain's hat? No, that's in the last area. Bremen's we've got all night. Okay, so I think we have actually now caught up on most of the side quests that we can complete without kind of having access to the stuff that we need for the rest of the game. So I'll just check we don't have many rupees. So we're going to go back in time, we're going to save, and we'll see you for our stream at the end of the week. Have a good one, guys.